hit some big shots. Anthony Edwards played bad, played like hot trash. They should have put Tatum in for him the whole game, and Tatum would have gave you better production, and the game wouldn't have been that close. But shitted on Tatum. You know, that's my favorite player there, because I'm a Celtics fan, obviously. I didn't appreciate them shitting on Tatum again in this game, but it's good because they won the game. Came through in the fourth quarter and locked up on defense. It was crazy to see. So I'm actually gonna have this on my sports podcast. Not sports podcast, but my sports channel, whereas I'm just going to be talking about sports. Yeah, that game was incredible. Steph Curry, I think he made the second highest points in an Olympic game of all time, so that's to be commended.
This is everything I imagined it to be. Obviously, this is my first go around in the Olympics. They
had to come back from 15 points, or at least like 12 points in the fourth quarter. So it was looking kind of, had me on the edge of my seat. You know what I'm saying? I had to chief a couple times to make sure I was keeping sane right there, because I thought we was gonna lose that game, honestly.
We're not going to make it.
We're gonna make it.
No, we're not. I don't think we're gonna make it.
We're gonna make it.
So it was good to see us win that. Other thing I want to talk about on the first episode of my sports podcast was the Noah Lyles situation. Buddy won bronze, and then after the race, they talk about, hey, it's come to the light that Noah Lyles actually 2 days ago was diagnosed with COVID. I'm like, they say he was wearing a mask because they just say everybody wears a mask sometimes, precautionary measures. Turns out that he had COVID.
It's the body aches, the fatigue, the shortness of breath, having the asthma and having it mixed. That's the hardest part. So, trying to get through those rounds.
I'm trying to figure out, first question in my mind is like, okay, if y'all niggas knew he had COVID 2 days ago, why the fuck did y'all just let that nigga race breathing all hard on everybody in that stadium? Like, I'm sure there's a bunch of people in that bitch that's contaminated because of that decision. And also, did he let the other athletes know that he had COVID so they could make a decision if they wanted to stay or not? Because if you think you're gonna win, like if you're one of the top 3-4 guys, you're gonna be like, fuck that, I'm still racing. But if you that last guy, and you always been the last guy through all the trials, but you made it though. You one of the fastest in the world, but you're not beating these top 4 guys, right? You know it. It's just a fact. Like, it'd be a miracle, right? If that's the case, and add to that you might get COVID because one of the niggas running next to you got COVID, and you coming in last place, that might be the reason to sit that race out. For me, that might be a reason for me to say, you know what? I'd rather not catch COVID for this last place. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just sit this one out. I catch y'all in the 200, man. Get Buddy out of here.
I'm good.
Bro, you okay?
I'm good, bro. You geeking, bro. I'm good. Bro.
He ain't give no athletes like that an opportunity to say no, that they didn't want to race. So I want to hear what the backlash is from that. But anyway, that's the end of the first episode of the podcast. Y'all can check me out on Nitro Online Sports on YouTube. Out.